You know how it is to have projects that you want to get done, but to do those projects, you have to start a project or work on stuff, and it's the most frustrating thing. So I've got my Millermatic 135. It's a little bit dirty. Been sitting out here in the barn. I use it all the time. I use it on my baler. It's my portable welder because it's a 120 volt welder, and it's been a great welder for me for a long time. I've used it for a lot of projects, but it's broken. Turn it on, fan kicks on, pull this trigger, nothing. Nothing. If I change the voltage and, well, excuse me, right, that's the wire speed, and the voltage, nothing happens. Whoa, what was that? Hey. I could be totally wrong. Let's take a look now. Well, I'll be dipped. But it's not right. Listen, look at this. I'll pull this trigger down directly. Well, huh. Oh, there it goes. Now nothing. So what we can say is we have an intermittent issue, right? It's not. You can't weld like that. You can't. Let's do some quick basic troubleshooting. Let's shut it off, unplug it. Even though this first check isn't going to be dangerous at all with the power on, but let's turn it off and go from there. All right, so we'll pull this gun apart and test out that trigger, the actual switch. There we go. I believe this just slides. Well, I think this will be easier to figure out than I thought. So won't have to use my meter or anything. So let's just pull this switch out and dang it. So that's pretty obvious that we have a broken wire. So we'll fix that real quick. Maybe we'll add some strain relief so it doesn't happen again. Work piece in. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to tin this up. I want to get some solder. See if I can do this where you can see it. Get some solder going in that connector. Just some flux core solder. Let's see. Okay, I'm happy with that. Just have that wire soldered in there. We'll throw some heat shrink on there. Let's get the most appropriate size. Ow. Most appropriate, of course, being the smallest. That'll slip over. Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. Oh, I don't even know if this lighter has any fuel in it. Do the same with this wire. How long have I had this welder? I guess I've had it about 20 years now. It's funny what happens when you get old, right? Oh. I remember when I bought it and it was all just shiny and new and I was so proud of it. And of course I melted a little heat shrink over the end. I tell you, I pretty much failed third grade, well, arts and crafts in general. Like that. It just locks on, so half turn kind of a lock. Oh, it's got to go on like so. And all things considered, we should have a fully functional welder now. Let's try this again. I think we have a welder. Okay, we have a welder, but not a welder. Okay, I know I've got issues. But most of my stuff sticks together when I do put it together. And if it doesn't, then it's just more time to practice. So I'm going to turn the power down a little bit. I think my power was up a little bit high. Regardless, I'm going to listen to it now. Nope. So the welder is back together, and now I can go do the project that I wanted to do. But not now, because my wife just let me know it's time for some dinner. So I'm going to go in, get some dinner, and maybe I'll come back out afterwards. Maybe not, you just know. Okay, so I got my welder running again because I just had a small project to do, and that's because I want to put my grill back on my 2504 before I do any damage. And all 4 bolts are snapped off, some of them quite deeply. One of them is protruding nicely, so I'm going to just try to get some nuts welded on those, get the heat to break it up, and see if I can't get those things out of there. So that's why I wanted my welder. Let's just get it done, because this 45 minutes of seeing light left. It shouldn't take that long, but it might take a lot longer. Let's just get So sometimes failure is an option. I'm not able to get these nuts, these bolts out of this casting yet. Tried adding heat, tried welding on them, weld the nut on there, try to turn them off, and they're just not coming out. So next step is to get the drill out, center punch those, drill those out, and then retap the threads to allow me to put the grill back on. I'm not going to worry about it tonight. The sun's going down. It's in my eyes right now. I'm going to go inside, spend the rest of the evening with my beautiful wife and my fantastic kids, and enjoy my evening. So guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate the views. And you know, even though I didn't get it today, this time, this was just a little quick project I wanted to do, and I got my little welder going again. So that's a win tie. I'll take it, right? So just because I didn't get it this time doesn't mean we won't get it the next time. We'll get it in the end. We always do. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourself out there. I might have spoke too soon. I was cleaning up and I realized I had a little nubbin right here. I thought, well, to clean off that little nub that was welded on the end of that bolt, I'll just weld another nut on and then shear it off. And would you look at that? We got one, guys. I think, maybe, perhaps. Is it still hot? Oh, look at that. All the way out. That's a win. And we didn't even try that one, although that one's buried in there pretty good. We'll try that one next. You know, maybe tomorrow we'll try it some more, or we'll just drill them out. That's all the length that was in there. I thought those things would be buried in there, right? So if that's all the length that's in there, we'll just get the drill out. It'll be easy. It's a win-win, guys. Talk to you later.